One royal expert believes that King Charles III should not be expected to move into Buckingham Palace, once the latest renovations have been made. Historian Dr. Tessa Dunlop, who described Charles as Grandad King, said that after divorce and death of a loved one, moving home is the most stressful thing you can do. Dr. Dunlop told the Mirror, "Our king has been through the first two, why is it even a question that he might have to endure the third?" Charles has made it clear that he does not want to swap his official London residence, Clarence House, for enormous, impractical Buckingham Palace. Nor should we entertain the idea of the king moving, irrespective of the romantic associations attached to the world's most famous address. She added, "If we want a more modern functional royal family, we can't expect a 74-year-old Grandad King to upsize from his home of 20 years into a 775-room palace." Prince William to snub King as has tipped for complete break from royal tradition. The royal expert continued, "It might look fancy from the outside, the building was refronted in 1913 to keep up with royal Europe, but Buckingham Palace has always been a nightmare to live in." After Edward VI's abdication in 1936, George VI's family moved in and were less than impressed. "It was like camping in a museum, and should have been turned into one years ago." Unlike Andrew and Edward, Charles' early years were not spent in Buckingham Palace but in his current residence, Clarence House. That's where Elizabeth and Philip enjoyed their first real home. The Duke rewired the building to the highest spec, fitting intercom phones between rooms while Charles and Anne took their first steps in the nursery. King Charles's coronation gave major boost to economy after Britons flocked to shops. Dr. Dunlop added that the palace should be used in a better way, be opened up to the public more. The royal expert added, "Far better to open up more doors for a longer season, and let the real foot soldiers of monarchy, the paying public, enjoy the sumptuous treasures of Buckingham Palace. It's a museum we'd all love to camp in just once." As for the king, has had quite enough turbulence for 1 year. Leave him and Camilla alone with their creature comforts in Clarence House. Earlier this month, on May 6, the King and Queen were crowned alongside each other at Westminster Abbey. The couple were joined by more than 2,000 guests at the Abbey, who all witnessed the historic moment. Clarence House was also the home of the Queen Mother from 1953 to 2002 when she died. The Queen and Prince Philip lived there following their marriage in 1947.